up, doll collectors and gift givers? Today, we are taking a look at the Bonjour Bistro Rilakkuma Re-Ment Set. I bought this on Amazon. It was $40. This is a complete 8-box set. See the label? It confirms this is a complete set. So we are going to get lots of goodies in here today. This set has a French theme. My French is pretty much non-existent. So if I don't pronounce something right or don't know what it is, I apologize. With that being said, let's move on with the show. So not only does this box come with Re-Ment little tiny items, but it also has a craft. It looks like you can make a background. The instructions are in Japanese, but I'm pretty certain we can figure it out. Part of the background is located underneath on the bottom of the box. Carefully cut the seal. This doesn't feel very careful. There we go. And open the box. Here is a part of the background. So we're going to carefully remove those. The edge is perforated, so I'm being totally extra by using an X-Acto knife. You can just tear it or cut it with scissors. I would probably use scissors. We now have all 3 pieces. Cut on the black line, fold on the dotted lines to make a box. We're going to glue that side down. We cut the sides. This bends forward. This bends back. And there we go. There we go. We almost got it. Yeah, that works. Make 2 small cuts on the back wall. Bend the sides going forward. The ends of the table fit onto the cuts on the wall. And the box gets glued right here. And the background is complete. It's a decent size for our Nindoroids, but I am totally going to need something bigger. I like to use our Re-Ment stuff in our 1/6 scale dollhouses. So let's make a quick background. I told myself I wasn't going to craft, but here we are. Cut foam board to make a 12 by 13 inch rectangle. Cut a 6 by 12 piece of foam board. Cover the short one to be the floor. I'm using a wood grain scrapbook paper. I cover the 13 by 12 with a brick paper. Cut out a window. Glue on clear plastic from packaging. Glue 1/2 inch strips of foam board around the edge. Glue the wall to the floor. Glue foam board to the bottom for baseboards. I did 2 layers of foam board, and this also helps to keep the wall straight. I cut a 4-inch wide strip of foam board, then I cut it into a 5-inch piece and a 5.5 inch. Glue the 5-inch piece underneath to make an L shape, then glue it to the wall and floor. Carefully cut a large rectangle of fabric. I say carefully because I just cut my finger with my sewing scissors. Ouch. Place the fabric on the foam board counter under the window. Add some chairs for a quick little restaurant background. Now we can check out our miniatures. Let's take a look at the smaller box. You can see all of the items displayed on the front. On the side, there is a listing of all of the different sets. This one says croissant, then we have recommended, gratin, quiche. On the other side, omelet, steak, some kind of cheese. Dictionary.com says it's raclette cheese. At the bottom, we have onion gratin soup. Let's open this up and see which one we have. This is, it's a barrel. And there's some paper stuff too. It's the croissant. This paper insert does open. There's a poster on one side, and we have some cutouts on the other. Let's cut this out. Fold on the dotted lines to make a tiny menu. You can actually read all of the food items inside. And there's a little paper napkin. Let's very carefully cut this plastic. We have a little wooden barrel, a red tabletop, a red and blue Rilakkuma plate, a croissant. It is a golden brown on one side and a dark brown on the other. I kind of wish the painting on this side was a little more detailed, like the picture. Put the napkin on the plate, then put the croissant on the napkin. There is another small white plate, a little teacup or coffee cup, and some coffee or hot cocoa to go inside. Breakfast is served. Box number 2 is super exciting. This is, looks like some kind of meat. It's steak. We have more paper cutouts on the back. There's a little card so we can reserve the table, another napkin, and some Bonjour Bistro business cards. We get a large blue plate, fries, slices of steak, melting butter in the shape of a bear, and I think this is one piece of broccoli or some garnish. If it is broccoli, we need a lot more than just one piece. Here is a bear-shaped pepper grinder, a bottle of sparkling water. Now this makes me very excited. I love sparkling water. We get a nifty little wine glass here and some water to go inside. Oh, and there is also a fork and a knife. And these are perfect for a 1/6 scale dollhouse. Just saying. This is a really cute little set. The bear pepper grinder, the sparkling water, and the glass are totally my faves. We are now opening our third box, which is the cheese one that I forgot how to say. On the back, we have some wall art and another napkin. I'm using some poster putty to put the picture on the wall. I'm probably going to move that to our Rilakkuma room. Put the napkin on the table because you can never have enough napkins. Here is a little black pot that is pretty cute. Place 2 sausages inside. I'm guessing these are red potatoes. They go in there too. Here is a really pretty stand for a giant roll of cheese. And we gotta make it look like it is dripping into the pot. That kind of works. Here's a little bear bowl. This stuff goes in there. That is pretty cool. This is some kind of cheese knife, I'm guessing. And we get another fork. I love the way they are doing the theme here. It's very subtle. Yes, we have a giant bear head on the side of the cheese, but it's subtle. Moving right along, we've come to box number 4. I hope this is the baguettes. I am really excited for those baguettes. And we have the baguettes. My superpowers are working. This one is called Quiche. It comes with a little wicker basket, 2 baguettes, and these go inside the basket. They have little bear heads on them. I'm gonna keep these on the table. They are totally giving us that bistro vibe. We have a red plate for the quiche. It looks like we got some spinach in there, maybe some ham. Here is another plate. It's white. For this dish, I'm gonna say that is sauteed spinach. I don't know a lot about French food, so I could be wrong. There's a little hard-boiled egg with the bird in it. And that's gonna go right into this little crevice there. Let's turn that around. We have another fork. I am loving all these forks. Our paper cutouts are a napkin and a menu. I like the menu. It totally matches our look here. Box number 5 gives us, what is that, a sandwich? It says gratin. We have a red plate, then a brown dish. For this bear head shaped food, it's gonna go right in there. Ah, I did it wrong. Okay, should go in the little dish. Go in the dish. Got it. There is a little piece missing in the corner, which is this piece. It fits right in there, or you can place it on the spoon. Oops, I dropped it. You can place it on the spoon. Now this is is super tiny, so be careful not to lose it. We have another plate. It is blue for a sandwich. Here is a bottle of orange juice, although the coloring appears to be off a little. It has a tiny cap that I think actually goes on it. What? Or you can put a straw in the bottle. For our paper cutouts, we get a large napkin and another menu. My favorite part about this set is the spoon with the food. I think that is so cute. I love it when they make it look like someone is actually enjoying the food. Box number 6, our little table is really starting to look like a little restaurant scene. And we get to add... Oh, is that a little lamp? That's gonna look perfect on our table. And another grinder. This is the onion gratin soup. We have a small white plate, a little white bowl to go on top. Here is the soup. It has a little bear on it that looks like cheese and it's kind of been baked so it's turned brown. There is a spoon that has soup dripping off of it and it fits right here. Oops, there we go. I love this. It looks like the spoon is pulling the soup out of the bowl and it's standing in the air. I love it when they do that. Here is another plate, and this one has like some chocolate syrup or something drizzled on it. A little bear tart goes on top. At least I think it's a tart. We have another fork, a little oil lamp. We're gonna keep that on our table, and another pepper grinder. We can say one has coarse salt and the other pepper. Our paper cutouts are 2 red doilies. We can place one under the soup, and we have another picture to hang on the wall. I love the little suspended spoon. We'll be able to take some great photos with that. Just 2 to go. This has to be either the omelet or the recommended, because that sticker said we had a complete set, so I am expecting a complete set. This is recommended. We have 2 paper cutouts. Both of them are napkins. One has to be folded to fit inside a little bread basket. I'm not loving the paper napkin in the bread basket. Let's add the little tiny bread. But I see what they were going for. And I think this could have used more bread. Here is a blue plate with some green sauce. And a little bear-shaped piece of food goes right in the center. Please excuse me, I do not know what this is. Here is another plate for this egg dish. Here is a bottle of juice. Yep, that says juice. Another fancy wine glass. That's awesome. We get a set. Here is some liquid to go inside. A straw. Oops, there we go. A straw that I should be able to put in there. A blue straw. Last but not least, we have a fork to go on the napkin. Wow, that table is looking pretty fancy. Here is our very last box. Inside, we should find the omelet to complete our set. And yeah, that's totally an omelet with more art for our wall and another napkin. In this set, we have a red and white plate to hold our omelet, some lettuce, and potatoes. There is a blue plate with some sauce on it for this little bear shape of raw meat and an egg. I want to say that's some kind of tartare. Here is a small blue pot for these little bear-shaped morsels. There's a lid that we can just set off to the side. And here is our fork. Definitely a very cute setup. And that completes our collection. I love Re-Ment, especially the food items, because we can have our dolls sit at the table, check out the menu. Yeah, that menu is a little small. try this one. Much better. They can place an order with the waiter, who drops off a complimentary bread basket and some sparkling water before bringing you your meal. And look, she's holding the spoon and there's food on the spoon. I am having way too much fun with this. Overall, I like this collection. I do wish the paint was a little different on some of the pieces, but that doesn't stop it from looking great in our miniverse. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at the Bonjour Bistro Rilakkuma Re-Ment Set and made a restaurant mini scene. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time. Bye!